Okay.
We have focaccia, onion focaccia. Just gonna do some last minute shaping here. Now we are making some supposed to be making some deep indentations in the dough. I don't really know how well that's working. It's supposed to give it a dimpled effect. Then you spread your caramelized onions all over the top, and I cooked these in a cast iron skillet earlier with just a little bit of olive oil and some butter and a little bit of garlic. I didn't have very much left, so I just used what I had. And it takes about 20 minutes. You just stir them frequently in the pan until they kind of reduce to mush, like you see here. But I used sweet Vidalia onions, and let me tell you, if I could somehow get the camera to allow you to taste what these onions taste like, well, they're just pretty darn good. You're going to have to take my word for it on that. Something about savory breads that is very delicious. Now I sprayed the pan down too, so that when I'm done cooking it, the bread can just slide right off the pan. I'm just using just like a regular pizza pan. I'm going to top it with some plain mozzarella cheese. Not entirely, but sprinkle a little bit of mozzarella here on top. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to cooking, so it's okay if a little bit gets on the pan. Just a little bit of mozzarella. And then we're also going to add, I think, my other major favorite ingredient here, which would be freshly shredded Parmesan. You could use the grated kind, but I like the shredded Parmesan. I think it gives it just a little bit more flavor. With the grated Parmesan, it kind of just sinks in. You don't really get much taste. So, a little bit of Parmesan there. Alright. Yeah. I do recommend a little taste testing. Well, so good. Parmesan is so pungent, and it's perfect for breads like this because the onions are sweet, and then you have the pungent, kind of salty from the mozzarella and the Parmesan, and it makes it so savory with the sweet and the salty at the same time. Alright, and this goes in a preheated 400-degree oven for about 15 to 18 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer here for 15 minutes to start. Just kidding, 15. Okay, and we'll check back in 15 minutes. Alright, so the 15-minute timer's gone off, and I'm just double checking to see if it cooked all the way through. That looks lovely. So you got a nice crust there. We've got the cheese melted. I'm actually going to stick it in for about 3 more minutes just to make sure everything is evenly melted, but I'm going to turn the pan slightly because you'll notice it started to brown a little bit more on this side. So let's take that back in there to get some more of the heat in about 3 more minutes.